All right, so we have 26 minutes on part one left in the oven, okay? So let's get part two going, which is potato cutlets, which is potato squared fries, you want to call them, Debbie cakes, or the white folks. Potato squared fries, I know them as potato cutlets, being from London, England, and all. I know them as potato cutlets. So let's get started on those while we have 26 minutes left on part one. Let's get started on part two. We're gonna use the same bowl because we want to use up as much of the seasonings as we can in the same bowl in order to, use up every nickel to every dime that we get paid, you know, right here. Okay? And for those of you that are asking me, what show is this for? Power, power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. I hope the gospel version of the song answered your question of what show this is for. Alright, so let's grab our cutting board. Alright, let's pan you down for part two so you can see what I'm doing there. And let's get the other towel to cover up. Now, you know how I've been stating that the burn that I had looked like a half sunken, well, rotten potato? Not quite like this, but that's what it looked like. Burn on my foot right here from my curling iron. Yeah, that's what it looked like, a sunken ship, a sunken potato. Throw that out. Let's peel. Remember, we have 26 minutes left, so let's just take our time and peel 26 minutes to in the oven. If you have an air fryer, you can do this in the air fryer, but Curtis likes his very, very soft. Tommy likes his very, very chewy. So if I'm doing it for Tommy, Tommy likes his very, very chewy. So I'll put that in the air fryer. Curtis likes his very soft, so I put it in the oven at about a 45-minute rate. Different ovens give different textures to different temperatures. Not all ovens are equally made at 400 degrees. So based off of the texture you want there, Tommy, I'll use the air fryer for you. can do that. Okay. Then I'll do that. On this one, no cayenne pepper. No cayenne pepper on this one. We've already poisoned him enough on the chicken and overload on cayenne pepper on the potatoes. He can drive. He won't be able to drive Omari around. So we need to make sure that he can drive safely. No cayenne pepper because I want my Shack dinner to come in again from Denzel Washington and not a stranger danger. I want my Shack dinner to come in this weekend, Denzel Washington soup style, okay? So I'm not gonna really make Curtis that drunk by adding cayenne pepper to this as well. Mm-mm. Just the chicken is enough. The chicken will do the job. Nose is very itchy. First of all, folks, Omari is Ghost. Yes, he works with Curtis in Ghost. Tommy is Power. For reference, Tommy is Power. If you're gonna talk television, let's talk television straight. Let's talk television and let's talk BET straight, okay? Tommy and Curtis is Power. Omari and Curtis is Ghost. I cook for him, so I should know what I'm doing, right? I don't remember Tommy or Curtis or Omari asking you to buy 3 deep freezers and a fridge. I got 4 upstairs and I can't go in them. I took the $2. There's $3.75. I took the $2 out of $3.75. I took the $2, okay? That's how I got it. I'm gonna be cutting up some onions after in order to juice it up a little bit because we're gonna go juicy. We're gonna go juicy J on this one. We're gonna go juicy J and potatoes are potatoes are alright, so let's just rinse that one out there. Rinse that one out. Y'all ain't seen anyone come in my kitchen, well, 35 minutes ago? No? Okay, then I can use this one. I can use that one for the Juicy J addition. And what is the Juicy J addition? We're going with the cutting board again. What's the Juicy J addition here? gonna need some greens. I was going to do that one, but he's watching, so Curtis is not watching right now, and we good. Curtis on the plane, he's not watching right now, so we good. So I can do this one. But the other one is watching, so not soon though. Soon. Alright? Soon enough. Alright, so let's pull apart our frozen beans. There. We're gonna season them together because I don't want to waste the seasoning too much there, Tommy. We're gonna season the greens together just to save on seasoning costs because our seasonings are getting very expensive and I throw out the butt every time. I throw out the butt. Okay? Now let's go and get the onions. I can only do one, folks. I thought I needed a bowl, but I don't. But I can only do one. I can only do one, not two. One. Just put that in there. Okay. Clean off the cutting board. Clean off the cutting board. Throw the rest of this in the garbage. Okay. Throw the rest of that in the garbage and put that over there. We gonna need that. We gonna need that for that ingredient later. He'll be on a plane when I'm ready to do that one later. And we gonna use it. He'll be on a plane then. But right now he's watching this one. Okay. Always throw out the core of the onion because this is really, really bitter no matter how you season it, even with sugar. By the way, if you season the onion core with sugar, it gets worse. It will burn out your throat and it will burn out your colon cord there. So throw that out. It gets worse. It's not meant to be edible. Adding all of the onion cores right there. And then I'll throw those out. Ooh. Ooh. And now you know why I can only handle one onion, Tommy, because it's making me cry. Mm. Mm-mm. One onion, it's making me cry. Alright, and therefore we're now done with that. Now let's season. Let's season this portion, potatoes and veggies. And I guess we're putting them both in the oven at 45 minutes? Okay, no problem. We're putting them both in the oven at 45 minutes. So let's throw the onion portion there. Okay, let's throw the onion portion out. Let's season some more kosher salt, all-purpose seasoning, okay, cayenne pepper, and a little bit of oil to mix. If you mix it with water, it will taste raw. If you mix it with oil, it will come out very Italian-esque, I say. Very Italy. Very, very Italy proversed. Very Italy proversed. Now let's mix that around. And let's let that marinate. How long do we have to let that marinate? 7 minutes. We have 7 minutes left to let that marinate. Is Stranger Danger gone there so I can do this in 7 minutes? There are Kelly Ripa. Stranger Danger gone from outside of studio? Okay, Stranger Danger is gone from outside of studio, so I can do that. Stranger Danger is gone, so we're gonna let this marinate for 7 minutes. So now we're gonna need for this portion the blender. So we're gonna do this is part 3 of 2 and 1. We're supposed to do this first, but it's part if you know you know. Well, I'll just say it that way. If you know you know. We'll say this is 31 out of 13. Let's say it that way. 31 out of 13. Yeah. 31 out of 13. So we're gonna get the blender base right there. And we're gonna get the blender cover, blender lid. Let's put it that way because I know myself there. Cheers. All right. This one we're just gonna put some plain old salt in here, kosher salt. We're not gonna put any cayenne pepper in there this time. Y'all want me to put some all-purpose seasoning in this one? No cayenne pepper. What y'all say? Y'all have literally 3 minutes to do it. Not even 3 minutes, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. All-purpose seasoning. All-purpose seasoning has run out. Okay, cool. All right, so all-purpose seasoning going in the blender. Okay. And then we have some kosher salt going in the blender for a taste. All right. Kosher salt. And then we can blend this up very nice and very smooth. Very nice, very smooth. I look for the arrow. You match it up arrow to arrow so that it clicks and it works. Alright, now I can't find the thingy for here. I think I know where that is. Okay, I know where that is, so we're going to use the plate in order to, do that. By the way, when I made the ice cap, I had 2 cups. Somebody else drank this one, which means I know it was a good thing. It's good. If they drinking it, it's good. Okay, and now we're gonna hit the smoothie button, the and let it smoothify the flavor. Let's let it smooth. Gas it out. All right, and we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna stop right there because that's how he likes the texture of his bread. So we're gonna stop right there and put it away. We're gonna stop right there and put that away. All right. All right. What am I looking for here? I need one of these. And I don't know what else I can do. All right. And this time we're going to use a different bowl for the other half of the ingredient there. He actually washed the dish. Okay. He washed it. Chicken is done. We'll let that cool off while we put this one together. But it's actually clean. Okay. Okay. It's actually clean. No problem. 2 cups. It's actually clean. I was expecting to have to wash it out this morning, but it's actually clean. 2 cups. We're going to use 4 cups. 4 cups for this one. 4 cups. All right. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to cook this one last because I want to cook this one first after I pull out the chicken. And so we're going to put this in the fridge to marinate a little bit longer. Okay. So let's put that one in the fridge to marinate a little bit longer because the sheet pan is ready for this to go on. So I want to make sure that I can cook this cucumber bread first. Okay, so let's cook that. Let's put that in. Okay, and use all of the ingredients. Don't waste a dime of your coins, folks. Use all the ingredients. Okay? Vegetables are very expensive today. Vegetables are very expensive, so use all your ingredients. Let's add just a little bit more salt to the flour. Okay? And then we're gonna stir this portion together. Stir and mix. Let's do that. All right. And that's how you want it to look. That's how it'll come out looking, okay? His mom makes it much darker because the cucumber she uses isn't this one. But his mama makes it much darker. It's okay, mama, I'll take this one. I'll make this one. I'll take that one off your shoulders, okay? I'll take that one. I'll take that one off your shoulder, mama. Don't worry about it. I'll take him. I'll take care of that one. Let's take the chicken out the oven because we need the tray. Oh. Okay. All right, so we got it off out of the oven. I'm going to turn y'all so y'all can see the chicken because that's way too hot to lift it. I'm not taking another chance. No, not taking another chance. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this off, put it in the bowl that it started with. Okay. So put it there. Would y'all please stop giving, Michael a reason to go back in the studio? Whoever is giving Michael a reason, can you just let him get in the yellow push car and then I can finish this? Just stop giving him a reason to go back. Do that. And that is a finished chicken roast right there. Curtis, Dad. You're welcome. Now, let's take the cucumber portion and make him dead at the same time. Okay? And we're just gonna do it in one big Hawaiian flat style there, Debbie Cakes. One big Hawaiian flat style there. And people in New Jersey have been selling me them Hawaiian style rolls, and I'm going to try and attempt to make this one be a Hawaiian style roll for up in New Jersey there. Alright. New Hamptons is burger buns. Alright. New Hamptons is burger bun. New Jersey is Hawaiian style rolls. They've been selling that to me a lot, so let's try and see if we can get it there. Okay. He said he liked that one, so I'll just keep smoothing it out, just like so. Alright, so let's do that. Ow. Don't want it. Remember, it's hot because you just used it for the chicken. You just used it for the chicken, so the pan is hot, Tommy. The pan is hot. So mix that up. Get that in there. Okay? And that's what it looked like going in. We're going to take the bigger towel now. And we don't want it getting on the equipment, right, Tommy? So we're going to take the equipment this way. Okay? I'm going to pull it this way, away from this equipment. And we're going to put it back in the oven there. Therefore, no spillage. Wow. No spillage. No spillage there. Okay? So we're going to put this back on. And we're going to put it on 45 minutes. We're going to put it on 45 minutes timer, even with the preheat. 45 minutes including the preheat. So 45 minutes plus 15 minutes extra in order to get this Hawaiian style bun ready. Okay, so this is for New Jersey, New York. This one's for New Jersey, New York, cucumber style. And part 3 is ready. Part 3 is ready, sir. That's part 3. All right, nice and hot and tasty. At the end of part 1 and part 2, we'll do a full meal taste test because this is going to be my breakfast, lunch, and dinner put together. Part 3 coming up, which will be the potato on the same pan in the oven. 45 minutes from now.